can't is not a word that I use or I see. I don't care if you can't. Don't put your limits on me.
If you want to be successful, here's the thing you have to do. You have to jump. There is no way around it. You have to jump. Every successful person has jumped. You got to jump. You got to take a leap of faith. You got to dash off that cliff, and you got to jump out there as far as you can.
You don't teach them to be less afraid. You teach them to be braver. That's different.
See people in life, when you're standing on the cliff of life and you see people soaring by, and you see people soaring, going to exotic places, you hear about them doing wonderful things. Only way for you to soar is you got to jump. You got to take that gift that's packed away on your back. You got to jump off that cliff and pull that cord. That gift opens up and provides the soar. If you don't ever use it, you're gonna just go to work. And if you're getting up going to work on a job every day that you hate going to, that ain't living, man. You just existed. At one point in time, you ought to see what living's like. But the only way to see what living like, you gotta jump. And here's the problem. Let me just be real with you. When you first jump, let me tell you something. Your parachute will not open right away.
But here's the other caveat. Let me teach you this right here. If you do not jump, I promise you one thing. Your parachute will never open. So you're safe, but you'll never soar. You got to jump.
You don't get less afraid. You get braver. That's better because there's plenty of things to be afraid of.
Make a choice. Like, you just decide what it's going to be, who you're going to be, how you're going to do it. Just decide. And then from that point, the universe is going to get out your way. I feel very strongly that we are who we choose to be.
And the other thing is you explain the cost of not moving, the cost of staying still, the cost of being reactive instead of proactive, and basically the cost of not being aggressive, because that's what we're talking about, is a lack of aggression. And so what does that look like? Well, you explain to them that the longer we sit, the better position the enemy gets into. The longer we wait, the less we know about what is actually happening. Think about that one. The more you sit here and you're planning, the less we know what's going on out there. The things are happening. They're changing. They're evolving. The enemy is maneuvering. There's developments on the battlefield or in the marketplace, and you don't even know because you're sitting in the planning space. The more we sit, the more the enemy maneuvers. And if we let them maneuver on us anymore, we're going to get killed.
The window of opportunity and sometimes the window of life, it closes quickly. And so I need you to do me a huge favor, man. I need you to get busy living. Man, for real, the window closes so quickly on life and on opportunities. And so when you got an opportunity, you got to take it. You feel me? When you have an opportunity, you got to take it. You have opportunities that some people 30, 40, 50 years ago did not have. I need you to live life to the fullest, all right? I need you to take advantage of that middle, okay? So that when you leave this world, you can say that you lived it to the fullest, and not only that you live it to the fullest, but based on what you did, other people's lives are better because of you.
What are you going to do that'll make a change in your life's direction? Good question. What are you going to do starting tomorrow that'll make a difference? Now see, if you don't do something starting tomorrow that'll make a difference, guess what? It's gonna be the same. And see, that way you can guess what the next 5 years are gonna be like. Look at the last 5. Because the next 5 are gonna be like the last 5 unless you, major key, tomorrow, change it all. Or change a little, or change something, or don't change. It's choice time. You can do whatever you want.
Do yourself a favor, man. Before you leave this world, before you die, jump. Just jump one time.
Get busy living. Stop being a spectator in life.